Shout out once again, Ronan working overtime and alerted me to this video from Slider V2. Look at Slider V2. Slider V2 went into Red Dead Redemption 2 and added in the Edward Kenway suit and the Rampage trainer. And basically what this is they went into the like Guarma levels from Red Dead 2, but reskinned it so they put Edward Kenway into the game. And so we could see what a modern Black Flag game would look like. And so shout out to Slider V2 for pumping this out. This is crazy. Oh God. Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Granted, this is in Rockstar's toolset. This is not in the Anvil engine that they're using for Shadows. But the rumored Black Flag remake is using that same engine that Shadows is using. So it should be able to look at least industry on par with the industry, because I think Shadows in many ways is industry, you know, on par with the industry graphically. But can you imagine? Hard? Is that the term? Hard? Throbbing? Is that fair? I'm in. Fair? I think that's fair. I mean, I love me some Black Flag. That's another one where just like full transparency. I played that game a lot when I was in my like teens. My whole family did. I remember coming home from school and like my brothers would be playing it and, you know, hearing the sea shanties, because my bedroom was right next to the kind of like game room that we had. It was like just in the basement. It's where like all the toys and stuff were. But they also had the TV there on a chest, and the Xbox was hooked up to it. And so I remember coming home, and then I'd get back from school and I'd go in my room to do whatever little homework I had, and I could hear the sea chanting like echoing through the basement, because of course they had the volume cranked up. And so Black Flag is very nostalgic for me. And if it comes and it looks, if it's that game, but it's graphically on this level, I will be there for it. I just really hope they don't screw it up with like revamping all sorts of stuff that they don't need to, or rewriting stuff, or, you know, we realize that pirates are really problematic. So instead of attacking people with swords, we decided that combat now will be based around hugging people. You go up and hug them, and then the finisher assassination move has been replaced with a kiss to the forehead. I hope they don't do that. If it's just this and it looks this freaking good, oh God. And that's the other piece. That's the other piece of this. And I actually just filmed a video on the Black Flag remake last night. They, in theory, allegedly, are supposed to be able to work with all of the same tools they built for Shadows, but in the Black Flag remake. Shadows will be the first Assassin's Creed game in the new tool set. Mirage was with Valhalla's. Valhalla was, of course, with Valhalla's tool set. That was, you know, back last gen compatible and everything. So this will be the first next gen AC game. And part of the goal with the Black Flag remake made in the same tool set is that they should, in theory, be able to use systems they built for Shadows and just plop it into the Black Flag remake. So if they want to add the storm and weather system from Shadows, they should be able to just move that into the Black Flag remake. If they want to do the enhanced AI stuff they're doing with NPCs, they should be able to just do that. If they want the enhanced parkour abilities, where they want, you know, Kenway to be able to do some extra cool parkour or backflips or things like that, they should be able to just move that in. So there's a lot of possible upside, but as always, you should be cautiously optimistic. Honestly, I would play a remake of Black Flag with that combat system though. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the thing. Like, Ubisoft needs a W desperately, right? They really, really need something that people can just go, okay, that's fire. They just need that. That's all they really need. Luke do a backflip, I would die. That's all they need is a W. And one of the ways that a lot of other companies have gotten the W, and by W I mean like easy cash, is that they just go and they capitalize on nostalgia. They just go and they release a remake of a game you played back when you were a kid, and it makes you feel something special, and you're willing to pay $50, $60, $70 for it because it makes you feel so ooey gooey inside. That's the easy cap. That's all they need to do. Oh, you got Dead Rising? You played that when you were a kid? Boom. Remake. Fix some stuff. Remaster, I guess, technically. Boom. Enjoy. Money, please. Like, it's so easy that it's kind of amazing that Ubisoft hasn't really done it yet. And for them, it should just be a layup. Like, because there's so many people who played Assassin's Creed games back in like 2007, 2009, like 2013. And to capitalize on that nostalgia would just be easy money for them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys right now, like if you played Black Flag back in the day, If they did a remake that had updated gameplay mechanics and stuff, and it looked anything like this, and it was modernized with, you know, not the parry or the paired animation system, but it's actually modernized with a hitbox based combat system and updated AI, and the islands that you see in the distance, you can actually hop off and explore. It's not weirdly gated to specific ports and stuff anymore, and it's fully seamless. If they did that, I think that thing prints money, dude. So many people love Black Flag. So many people love Black Flag. I think you'd see a lot of people shut up real quick and be like, okay, fair enough. We'll see. It's expected that it could be coming out as early as like November. That would be crazy, but it's possible. It's possible. And there's so much nostalgia with AC games. Like, people still go back and look at videos of AC Unity, of Black Flag, of Assassin's Creed 2. Like, man, I'm telling you, Ubisoft, you're leaving money on the table. Ezio Trilogy remake or remaster. Yeah, you just have to be able to do it. You just got to do it. Oh, man. But shout out to Slider V2 for doing this. I think you've scratched an itch in my brain that I didn't realize I had for another modern pirate game. I knew I had that. I really want pirate games, but seeing Black Flag, specifically Edward Kenway, but with this level of fidelity, and bear in mind, this is technically Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a last gen environment, like tropical jungle environment. So a modern one should be even crazier in theory. But shout out Slider V2. Give you a little sub right there. Give you a sub. I recommend you guys go give him a sub too, because that's crazy.